TC, you were Wright's manager from 2011 through 2017. What's your reaction to the Mets' plan to retire his number 5?
Well, first of all, it was an honor to be the manager that long with watching David play. You know, I can't be happier for anybody. This guy, Sal, as you and I have talked many times, was not just a great player. Without the injury, he's going to go to the Major League Hall of Fame. His respect for the game, the organization, the fans, the media, without a question, is second to none. And if there's one guy who, and I believe me, this is just my opinion, if there's one guy who deserves to have his number retired and get into the Mets Hall of Fame, it's David Wright.
What do you think, TC? I know you touched on it a little bit there, but maybe more specifically, give me something that made David so special to you.
Well, it goes back, just the way he approached the game. As a manager, you like to run into guys you don't have to manage because they get ready for every game and they approach it right. But, you couldn't take him out of a game. He was the one guy I used to try to say, hey, when can I give you a day off? And he would and I'd give him a day off. Hey, let's give you Thursday. And he'd say, can we talk after Wednesday night? Because if I'm swinging good, I'm not coming out. There was obviously the big game you and I talked about so much in Philadelphia after he'd been out most of the season, and we're in 2015, and we're in the hunt to get in the pennant race. He came in my office as the captain of the team and said, listen, I understand you guys are playing good. Don't worry about not playing me. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to be back. And I said, well, guess what? You're hitting third tonight. And what does he do? Goes out and hit a homer his first time up. That's David Wright, the impact. I will tell you, Sal, so many times I was in the locker room, talking to the guys, 3:30-ish. And all of a sudden David would walk in, and no matter who was in the locker room, they all turned their heads to see if, because he walked in. That's the professionalism that he brought to the organization, and everybody respected him, looked up to him, and that's why I asked him to be the captain. And obviously it's all worked out, and I cannot be prouder to call this guy a friend and certainly one of the greatest players I ever had.
Looking forward to it when the Mets finally do retire his number, on obviously July 19th this coming season. I'm sure you'll be in attendance, TC, as will plenty of Met fans. Pack that building on the 10-year anniversary of the team that you guys took to the National League, won the National League pennant, took to the World Series. Overall, the Mets have done a nice job retiring numbers here as of late. What does it mean, TC, to the franchise to have so many great players now having their numbers retired? Gooden, Straw, now David Wright. What does that mean to this franchise?
Sal, I think it means a lot, and I think it means a lot to the the future players who are coming here. The respect for the organization who has for the talent that they've produced and have become stars here in New York. Players love that stuff. They love to be honored, and that's why, I think what they're doing with what they've done in the past. Last year, of course, I'm great friends with Doc and great friends with Darryl. So happy for him. But this one is big to me. This one's going to be huge, and all the fans love this guy. I just think it really sets up the fact that the New York Mets are one of the class organizations in the game.